Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Violet. In this video we will be checking out the language classes. My dear students, how are you all today? Feeling good, I hope. Je m'appelle Salvatore. My name is Salvatore. Merci beaucoup. That is, thank you very much for your attention here in my class. I am so heureux or happy for this chance to re-experience my younger days with you all. Do you know what Salvatore means? It means savior. So just imagine I'm here to save you from spooky new languages. Funny, no? That's right. My classes will teach you about various languages from different regions. You may say good morning or hello as a greeting, but people from elsewhere may say bonjour or salut. I've heard there's even a popular streamer out there who smashes several languages together and says, hello, hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. There are so many regions out there in our world, and each can have their own unique languages. Oh my gosh. Gracias, merci. I'm gonna end up butchering it, so I'm just gonna Jiexi, arigato, danke. These all have the same meaning. Can you guess what it is? Thank you. Wow. BK, was it? Bravo. That's correct. And speaking up is important in language learning too. These words all mean thank you. I guess some of you probably knew at least one of those. Despite meaning the same thing, their lengths and sounds are all different. Isn't that interesting? And now, what? Apropos of nothing. Let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. When you travel abroad, you should try to speak the local language as much as you can, even if you can't speak it very well. I'm sure your willingness to try will make the people you meet très heureux, very happy. Honestly, from my experience, just being able to say hello, delicious, and thank you in local languages will get you pretty far. For everything else, just pretend you're Mr. Mime and gesture away. Oh, there's that pesky bell. I guess that's all the time we have for today. Well, adios. Matane. Oh god, these languages with the accents are harder for me. À la prochaine. See you later, everyone. My dear friends, how are you all today? Feeling fantastic, I hope. It's time for Salvador's language lessons. Are you ready, everyone? You can answer with yes or oui. Oui. In our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say thank you in other languages, right? In today's class, we will learn about a certain word to sure to make people happy when you use it in your travels abroad. What word, you ask? Well, you'll have to guess. Not even gonna try. I know I'm gonna fail. And I'd rather not accidentally end up saying something worse. Delicious? Yay! I knew I could count on you. All these words mean delicious. Using the local word for delicious at markets or restaurants is sure to get a big smile from whoever you're talking to. It'll make communication go more smoothly, I guarantee it. People love it when someone says the cuisine of their homeland is delicious. Who wouldn't want to be happy to receive such a compliment? Let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. The first step to smooth communication is to compliment the person you're talking to. After all, it's not very likely that a compliment would put someone in a bad mood. Yeah, I've had experience with someone who was, let's just say, not exactly a positive emotion to me complimenting them. My watch is dying. And the person, like, I complimented them and they replied, and like, it wasn't like it wasn't written in like a sarcastic way. It was put in a way that pretty much anyone that even knows like a bit of English would be able to be like, oh, that's nice. But they were like so extremely aggressive towards me. And I was like, oh wait, did I like misread the initial like post? I reread it and there was nothing to indicate any valid reason for them to be an extreme jerk back. So I was like, well, I'm just going to delete the comment and block you, because holy crap, they were horrible. This doesn't only apply to people in other regions either. It's the same for all of you too. You can put this tip to use with your classmates. How about you all try complimenting each other after class? I bet it will make for an ambiance plus a more friendly atmosphere. Okay. Yeah, that one experience burned itself into my mind, so it's like, I'm not going to forget it anytime soon, that's for sure. Jeez. My lessons are not a one-way street, no. I am triste when no one speaks up. Very sad, that is. In our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say delicious in other languages. In today's class, we will be learning about a very special phrase that you can use when the time is just right. Oh, geez. Je t'aime, te amo. Oh, yeah. That is I love you, I think. Yay! They all mean these three phrases you may know, I think. Why? Because they're all quite famous ways to say I love you. I remember I looked up a way to say in another language. I think it was like, you are handsome and I love you. And I forget what it was, but I know that amo was one of the words. Like Cibello Ti amo or something like that. Oh my, have I embarrassed you all, my friends? What timid... Oh, geez. Shy girls and... that other way around. Shy boys and girls, that is. It's so very important to express your feelings about things to others. You know, this is especially true for positive emotions. If you get married someday and argue with your spouse over some silly little thing, all you have to do is apologize and say, I love you, and all will be well, that is. Well, yeah, I guess that is true for like silly little things, but I mean, there is that saying of like, toxic people will turn an argument into a problem, but reasonable people will turn an argument into a solution or a learning. experience or something like that, which is extremely true because I know from experience. I should know why just last week I had a big argument with my wife, that is. But I was quick to say I'm sorry and all was well. And now I'm widowed. No, that would be horrible. It's best to be quick to apologize when you have an argument with someone. And I think I did actually apologize to that other person, but I don't fully remember it because, well, I've had a lot of trauma, so my brain doesn't exactly remember everything about my life, which sucks, but that's how it reacts. That goes for your families, friends, and your crushes. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Our next class will be the midterm. Today we take our midterm exam. Relax, that is, and do your best. Are you ready? Let's begin. All of those are thank you. That one. Oh gosh. Time to eat. Wait, no. Oh god. I guess this one? Speaking to a person, what is the first step to smooth conversation? Bury them in flattery. No, compliment them. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's not the first two, it's one of these two. I think it's Salvatore. Yes, I got that right. Okay. Time's up, put your pen down. I hope that was easy enough for you, especially that last question. Just your school scores at the front desk. Oh my gosh. These take so long. Yes, it does. Yes, I know that. How many? 4 to 5. Okay. It's still passing, though. Ooh. Next one. How did you like the midterm exam? You all did really great. We're halfway there, and now time for another lesson. Are you ready? Oop. Leading up to the midterm, we learned all sorts of words from different regions. Starting today, though, I'll be throwing a curveball before we begin listening comprehension. Pikachu. Pokemon can also use words to communicate. It's not always easy for us to understand them, but their words have meaning, just as ours do. Pokemon can use language to share all kinds of information with each other, like the location of food or whether there may be predators nearby. Same Pokemon's cries may sound different depending on what it wants to say. I'm sure you're all curious, so today, that is, let's learn some Pokémon language. If you would be so kind, Pikachu. Anchor? Yeah. Using its angry voice. I had my little Pikachu friend here pretend to be angry for us. I think you did a great job. Give Pikachu a round of applause. The same Pokemon can even communicate its feelings in many different ways. The voices change depending on their mood and physical condition. By listening more carefully to Pokemon, you might gain a deeper understanding of them. That having been said, Pokemon are quite mysterious creatures. Some actually don't communicate with words at all, but instead use things like electromagnetic or ultrasonic waves. Some even use telepathy. And now, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. If you poke at your Pokemon too many times while washing them during picnics, they'll get mad at you, like Pikachu just demonstrated. See you later. My dear friends, how are you? Yeah, we've seen that before. Time for another Salvatore's language lessons. Are you ready? I would expect no less from my excellent friends. Even your replies to my questions are excellent. Today we will once again be focusing on listening. Ooh, go for it, my assistant. As you may remember from our last class, the same Pokemon's cries may sound different depending on what it wants to say. Today, we will be learning more about the language used by Pokemon. That sounds a little bleak, doesn't it? Its voice seems to be a little lower pitched, too. What emotion do you suppose Pikachu was trying to convey just now? Sadness. Fantastique. When Pikachu says, Pika, it's expressing sadness. And it makes you want to cry, doesn't it? That's right. I had my little Pikachu cry as if it was crying. Haha, funny joke, right? Don't you think it did a good job? A great job? Give Pikachu a round of applause, everyone. Aw. Now let me give you one of my wise words of advice. If you hear one of your Pokemon making sad noises like this one, you should treat them with even more kindness than usual. Well, you probably already know that, though. A piece of cake for you all, I'm sure. Of course, this goes for your classmates and others as well. Friends should support each other in times of sadness. I truly hope that you all can have smiles on your faces all the time, my friends. Next lesson will be the final lesson. My dear friends, how are you all today? It's time for the last of Salvatore's language lessons. What a great answer that is. Perfect for our last class together. I love it. And today we will once again be having a listening lesson. Go for it, my assistant. Pikachu. With you right to it, my little Pikachu friend. Our last listening class, tell everyone how you're feeling right now. S'il vous plaît. Happy. That's one contagious emotion in Pikachu's voice. What emotion do you suppose Pikachu was trying to convey just now? I do want to say really quick, I kind of wish that they had an Eevee for like one of the games and then Pikachu in the other one. But it's Pikachu in both, which is fine because in general, Pikachu are really cute, but I'd say for like Pokemon that are on two that are bipedal, Pokemon that are bipedal, Pikachu most likely is the cutest small one, and then Eevee is the cutest Pokemon that is quadrupedal, that is small. As far as I know. Well done, BK. I'm so happy that you got it right. Get it? Pikachu says, yeah. It's expressing happiness. Doesn't make you want to break out into a happy dance. But I didn't have to ask Pikachu to put on an act today. Oh no, I was simply asked it to show you all how it felt about getting to have class with you. Getting to meet so many new friends and study together in this class with you. It's made both me and my little Pikachu so very happy. As you live your lives, I'm sure you will all have times when you get mad or sad, maybe even more than you would like. Everything has its ups and downs. Life is a very veritable roller coaster. But in the end, there is surely happiness waiting for you. So be sure to keep a smile on your face even in the hardest of times. I'm just looking at the board behind him. So there's Raichu and then a Alolan Raichu on the right. I don't recognize the upper picture, but I do recognize the lower one is probably the Alolan region, or the Pokemon universe equivalent of Hawaii. The upper one, maybe it's X and Y, or like probably an older game. I don't really know. Or it could be another island in Sun and Moon, and I just don't remember. It has been a long time since I last played. When you're faced with a problem that you can't handle alone, find someone to rely on. Be it a teacher, your family, your friends, anyone. Today we take our final exam. Relax and do your best. Let's begin. That one is delicious. Jatame. Ooh, that's hard. Ooh, let me think for a moment. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's I love you, because I think last time I said that like one of the other ones, I forget what the answers were, but like there was like a bunch of different ones that were like, and then it was like pick the one that doesn't fit. And I think one of them was I love you, but the other ones were talking about, or no, one of them was talking about eating, but the other ones were talking about love you. This is I love you. Angie Pikachu. Angie Pikachu. A P. Labrador. What's Salvatore? Salvatore the Labrador. Who's next door? At the store. In the land of Mordor. Oh gosh. 5 out of 5. Yay. If you enjoyed this video, click the like and subscribe buttons down below. I hope you did indeed enjoy this dive into Pokemon language, as well as languages that exist in the real world. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!